Ladies and gentlemen, imagine sacrificing everything for your country only to return home and face a world that doesn't know how to repay you. In 1944, the GI Bill was born out of gratitude for those who fought for freedom, offering veterans the opportunity to rewrite their futures. Education, homeownership, health care, this was more than a promise, it was a lifeline. This single piece of legislation didn't just change lives, it transformed an entire nation. Stay with me and let's uncover how the GI Bill shaped the world we live in today. And the GI Bill, enacted in 1944, served as a comprehensive set of welfare measures designed to assist U.S. military veterans who had served in World War II. The provisions set forth by this legislation provided crucial benefits aimed at easing the transition from military to civilian life. Veterans were granted access to financial support for higher education and vocational training, thus enabling them to acquire the skills necessary for civilian employment. Furthermore, the bill made provisions for home loans with favorable terms allowing veterans to purchase homes, thereby fostering economic stability and expanding the middle class. Health care services were also prioritized, ensuring that veterans could receive medical attention through the Veterans Administration. The GI Bill ensured that veterans had access to a broad array of social welfare programs, including unemployment compensation and job placement, assistance to help them reintegrate into civilian society. These provisions were instrumental in addressing the challenges faced by veterans after returning from service and played a critical role in the post-war economic recovery. The GI Bill, through its multifaceted approach, also served to promote long-term social stability by providing a solid foundation for veterans and their families. And the impact of the GI Bill extended far beyond the immediate benefits it provided. By enabling veterans to access higher education, the legislation transformed not just individual lives but the broader social fabric of the nation. Many veterans, once relegated to lower-paying jobs due to the lack of formal education or skills, were now empowered with the tools to pursue careers in fields ranging from engineering to business. The opportunities created by the GI Bill's education benefits paved the way for a generation of individuals who would contribute to the nation's growth and innovation in ways previously unimaginable. These advancements spurred a period of immense economic and technological progress in the United States, contributing to its post-war prosperity and global leadership. And simultaneously, the bill's housing provisions did more than facilitate homeownership. They acted as a catalyst for suburban expansion and economic growth. By providing low-interest loans with minimal down payments, the GI Bill made homeownership a reality for millions of veterans and their families, many of whom had never considered it possible before. The result was a surge in the construction of homes, schools, and businesses, creating jobs and stimulating the economy in ways that reshaped American society. This newfound access to the American dream not only benefited veterans, but also laid the foundation for the post-war middle class, which became the backbone of the country's economic success in decades to come. And moreover, the health care provisions of the GI Bill ensured that veterans had the necessary resources to recover physically and mentally from the scars of war. The establishment of veterans' hospitals and medical care programs provided vital support to those who had served their country. This commitment to their well-being acknowledged their sacrifice and ensured that the nation's duty to its veterans did not end when they returned home. The bill's health care initiatives demonstrated the government's responsibility to its citizens, reinforcing the idea that those who had given so much for the country deserved comprehensive care and assistance in their post-service lives. And in addition to these tangible benefits, the GI Bill helped instill a sense of dignity and worth in veterans. By offering financial support and opportunities, the legislation conveyed a message of gratitude and respect to those who had put their lives on the line for their country. This recognition was not just a matter of economic assistance, but of honoring the sacrifices made by millions of men and women in uniform. The bill's holistic approach empowered veterans to rebuild their lives with confidence, providing them with the means to thrive in civilian society and contribute to their communities in meaningful ways. And the far-reaching effects of the GI Bill resonate to this day as the benefits extended through the program continue to support veterans and their families, allowing them to build brighter futures. The GI Bill stands as a testament to the power of government intervention in fostering social mobility and ensuring the well-being of those who have served the nation. It serves as a model for how thoughtful, comprehensive policy can uplift individuals and transform society, creating a legacy of opportunity and prosperity that continues to benefit generations. And the benefits extended to veterans by the GI Bill had a ripple effect that went beyond individual success, shaping the American landscape in profound ways. The educational opportunities provided allowed veterans to enter fields that were once closed off to them, empowering them to contribute to the intellectual and economic growth of the country. By having the ability to attend college or technical schools, veterans brought fresh perspectives and skills to the workforce, fostering innovation in industries that would define the future of America. This wave of skilled individuals spurred advancements in science, medicine, engineering, and business fields that were essential to the nation's development during the second half of the 20th century. And simultaneously, the GI Bill created a new paradigm for social mobility. For those from working class or underprivileged backgrounds, the opportunity to receive a quality education and build a career was a transformative moment. It broke down the barriers of class, giving ordinary citizens the chance to step into positions of influence and power. The American dream, which had long been a distant ideal for many, became a reachable reality for countless families who had been touched by the bill's provisions. This act of social reform did not just impact veterans, but also altered the trajectory of the American middle class, creating a generation of highly educated, economically empowered individuals. And the housing aspect of the GI Bill further transformed the nation by fueling the growth of suburban neighborhoods and changing the way Americans viewed homeownership. With the promise of low-interest loans and no down payment required, veterans were able to secure homes for their families, which provided them with both financial security and a sense of stability. The creation of suburban areas during this time also gave rise to new community infrastructures, schools, and local businesses, leading to the development of thriving neighborhoods across the country. These developments contributed not just to the economy, but to the very fabric of American society, where the ideal of homeownership became a key symbol of success and achievement. And beyond the immediate financial benefits, the GI Bill also laid the groundwork for a more inclusive society. The sense of belonging it fostered for veterans, whether through education, homeownership, or health care, helped them reintegrate into society with a sense of pride and accomplishment. It provided a mechanism for healing after the trauma of war, offering a path to renewal and hope. The bill ensured that veterans were not forgotten, and that their sacrifices were acknowledged through tangible support. This deep sense of gratitude resonated not only with veterans, but also with their families, who could now share in the opportunities that had been made possible by the government's recognition of their loved ones' service, and the healthcare provisions of the GI Bill also extended far beyond simple medical treatment. They created a lasting infrastructure for veterans' health care, ensuring that those who had fought for their country would receive the necessary medical care for both physical and mental wounds. Veterans' hospitals and care centers became cornerstones of the nation's healthcare system, offering services to those in need and laying the foundation for what would later become the modern veterans' care system. The bill recognized the long-lasting effects of war on the human body and mind, ensuring that those who had served the nation would not be left to fend for themselves after returning home. And looking at the GI Bill from today's perspective, it is clear that its impact was not just about providing immediate relief. It was about investing in the long-term well-being of veterans and their families, and by extension, the entire nation. The benefits created by this landmark legislation fostered social, economic, and educational opportunities that transformed individual lives and built a foundation for national prosperity. The GI Bill was and continues to be a testament to the strength of a nation's commitment to those who defend it. It showed how policies rooted in care, respect, and opportunity can yield transformative results for generations to come. And the far-reaching impact of the GI Bill did not just shape the lives of veterans, it fundamentally reshaped the United States itself. By offering a comprehensive array of benefits, it empowered veterans to build strong, prosperous futures for themselves and their families, while simultaneously strengthening the social and economic fabric of the country. The transformative power of education made accessible through the bill's provisions allowed countless veterans to rise above their circumstances and pursue careers that would have been unimaginable without it. These veterans, equipped with the skills and knowledge from their education, became the backbone of an evolving workforce that would go on to drive the nation's post-war growth. And education, for so many, became a tool for empowerment and change. It opened doors to professions that required specialized skills, allowing veterans to enter industries such as healthcare, law, technology, and engineering. The influx of educated veterans into these fields spurred innovation and progress, contributing to the technological and industrial boom that would come to define the post-war period. This was not just about individual success. It was about creating a nation where skilled, capable individuals could thrive and contribute to the betterment of society. The GI Bill didn't just help individuals, it built an entire generation of leaders, thinkers, and creators. And moreover, the bill helped lay the groundwork for a society where upward mobility was possible for all, not just the privileged. Veterans, regardless of their background or financial status, were given a fair shot at success. The bill served as a leveler, offering everyone an equal opportunity to build a better future. The ability to access affordable higher education and secure homeownership empowered those who had sacrificed the most for their country to live the American dream. The result was a thriving middle class that fueled economic growth, from the rise of new businesses to the expansion of suburban communities. The GI Bill not only changed the lives of those who directly benefited from it, but also created a ripple effect that contributed to the broader prosperity of the nation. And homeownership, too, was more than just a financial opportunity. It symbolized stability and security. For many veterans, owning a home meant not just a roof over their heads, but a place to build a family, establish roots, and lay the foundation for future generations. The GI Bill helped to redefine the concept of success in America. It was no longer just about economic wealth. It was about the ability to provide a safe and stable environment for one's family. The construction of new homes and neighborhoods gave rise to vibrant communities filled with individuals and families who shared common values and goals. The bill's housing provisions helped to create a sense of unity and belonging for those who had served the nation, and it instilled in them a deep sense of pride in their contributions to society. And in addition to economic and social benefits, the GI Bill's health care provisions ensured that veterans' well-being was not overlooked. The physical and mental toll of war often left lasting scars, and the GI Bill recognized the importance of providing lifelong care to those who had served. Veterans' hospitals became more than just medical facilities. They were sanctuaries for those who had borne the burdens of war. The healthcare infrastructure created by the GI Bill not only helped veterans recover, but also shaped the future of medical care in America. The bill's commitment to veterans' health laid the foundation for a healthcare system that continues to serve millions to this day, ensuring that those who have served their country receive the care they deserve, and as time has passed, the enduring legacy of the GI Bill has become more apparent. Its impact continues to be felt across generations, from the thriving communities that were built in the wake of the housing benefits to the industries that were propelled forward by the educated workforce it helped create. The GI Bill stands as a testament to the power of government action to support its citizens, recognizing the sacrifices made by veterans and offering them the opportunity to live fulfilling, prosperous lives. It serves as a reminder that true strength lies not only in military might, but also in the ability of a nation to honor its commitments and uplift those who have given so much for the common good. The legacy of the GI Bill is one of opportunity, progress, and unwavering respect for those who have defended the nation.